to another episode of the Doll Diaries. Now today I am bringing you a doll unboxing. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. I'm going to show you her stock, what her narrative is. I'm going to show you what I've made for her and what patterns I used, and a little bit of Junie Moon shop news and exhibition. So I think there's lots for you to hear about in this video. So right, we're going to start with, I'll tell you what doll. Now you've probably seen my intro already. I haven't filmed it as of yet, but you'll have seen it already. I am going to be opening Rainy Day Parade Blythe doll. Now Rainy Day Parade Blythe doll is actually from 2007, so she's not a recent release. I had been looking at her for a while. I've been watching other YouTubers overseas and I'd seen this doll and I couldn't understand what the lady was saying, but I saw this doll on her table. I could see that she'd been buying these kits to make clothes for her doll, and but I didn't know what the doll was, and then eventually I found out, and then I was trying to find one, and I saw like one on eBay, and then I left it a while, and then somebody else had put her in the basket and was sitting there a while, and then I got a bit worried because I couldn't find another one at the time. And I decided I'm just going to go ahead because I might miss out. Now I'm so excited to have this doll. Now she is a Takara. So Good Smile Company make Blythe dolls now. They're all under the Crossworld Connections, and Junko Wong is the CEO of Crossworld Connections. So it's still them. It's just the people that manufacture them are different. So now it is a Good Smile Company, but it was Takara, and we've got the Takara label here. But you know, I suppose these have changed. Even when there was under Takara, the dolls change every now and then. So this doll has a SBL face mould, I think. She is an EBL face mould. Sorry for the confusion. So I haven't got another doll with this face mould. Now you may be able to see another doll here. She's a 2009 doll, and she's got a different face mould again, and she's Takara. She says Takara Tomi on her box, and she's called Cappuccino Chat. Now the reason I've got this doll is she's going to be my mini-me doll, and people in a Blythe doll group actually helped me choose the doll to be my mini, which was really lovely. So yeah, so I'm going to be opening her another day, but I'll just pop her on there for now. But yeah, but this video is about this doll, what I've made for her, and a little bit about the Junie Moon shops. Now basically Junie Moon, they've got the authentic Blythe, these are the authentic Blythe shops in Japan. Now there were two in Tokyo and one in Osaka, and another has opened in Tokyo, a lovely sparkly new shop, and they had a little exhibition on. It was a bit of retro kind of vibe about it, and my doll was featured in it, and there was lovely artwork done of my doll. Hopefully I can find some photos and put them up for you. Now in that store they've got a life-size Blythe doll. Now if you've been in the hobby a while, apparently you might know about these. I think they was in different shop fronts, and so this one has appeared. Now I have heard people saying, where are the others, where are the others, and I think I know where they are. Well where they were anyway. They were all in China this year, because I found a video of an exhibition going on in a Blythe exhibition in Shanghai, China, and there was lots of life-size Blythe dolls there, and basically at the end of this video I'm going to share all that with you, so if you stick around. But to start with, we're going to get opening her, and I'll show you what I've made for her. I've got them here, but you'll see them again when we get to the other side. I've used a pattern by Jane Craft Magic, also known as Yumi Studios, and basically if you buy her patterns you just get templates. So I made the patterns up without any instructions. But then I later saw a video, so I saw how she'd made them, but I'll explain the differences that how I made mine to how she made hers. But I've had this pattern quite a while, and I made the trousers to start with out of some used denim from my boys' jeans that from when they were younger, and they were always a little bit oversized for Blythe. I put them on an A-zone, like a factory Blythe, and they've got bigger hips than authentic Blythe dolls, and they were big on her. But then I ended up making some dungarees for my rainy day parade doll. But then I ended up giving those to the factory doll. And then I took those original jeans off and I've given them to a Ken doll. So, yeah, she pulled on my heartstrings. So I then had to make Rainy Day Parade doll another outfit. So I made her the jeans again in a quilting cotton. And but I used the fabric inside out because I really liked how this fabric looked. This is what I wanted, but that was the outer fabric, that colour. But yeah, I just, as I say, turned it inside out because I wanted it like this. I made the top. Now the top wasn't supposed to have this collar. I gathered some lace and made a lacy top collar, and I've put Velcro on the back of mine, but the designer had just put 2 loops and 2 buttons at the back at the top, so she left the blouse gaping open at the back, which did look quite nice actually when it was on the doll. So at the back it kind of sat open like that. And then the other item is a waistcoat, but the waistcoat, you wear it back to front like this, and it's reversible. So basically you're supposed to wear it, it's meant to be a Korean style, so you'd wear it on the front like this, and then at the back it would kind of sit open with the shirt sitting open as well. But you can have this the other way as well. The way you make it, you can have it either side, so you have it like that. But I think I'm going to have it this way round. That's my choice. And then I decided to make her a headband out of the same fabric that I used for one of the sides of the waistcoat, and it's one of these tie ones. It will sit like this. Annabella's wearing a Liberty one here like this. There's a pattern for a bag with this, so I made it out of some canvas fabric, which was quite tricky actually on something so small. And then after I made it, I decided to embroider it, which is not the best idea, embroidering a very tiny bag once it's made, but I did. And I made her basically a sunshine and a cloud because she's Rainy Day Parade. I thought I'd give her some sunshine. Oh, isn't she lovely? Oh, I just can't wait to get... I've had her ages, you know, and I've just been waiting for the right time to open her. Basically, it's September now, September the 2nd. I was kind of waiting for term time to start, but actually my boys haven't gone back yet. I've got one back tomorrow and one back the day after. My eldest is at work today. So, but yeah, here's the bag to go with this little outfit. So we're going to try those on her as well. And she's got gorgeous stock anyway. She doesn't need me to make anything. Now, I made some little Easter egg treats up for my dolls. It was something I was going to share online and on a video, and I didn't end up doing. But I bought some little doll things to go inside. So I've got this little t-shirt, so I thought she could have that. And I've got some little shoes. Now I'm thinking of giving these to Miss Alorio style doll. She's a Takara doll. Also, she was one I had used. So I haven't opened a Takara doll new from box before, but now I've got 2 of them to open, which is fabulous, isn't it? But I've got these shoes. These look, is it a gata? A Japanese kind of traditional shoe. They remind me of those a little bit. And so those are meant to be for Leek Chan dolls, and as with these. So I've got those as well, and I've got a ribbon in my stash, so maybe I'll cut this down and maybe use it in her hair or something. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to get opening her. I'll have to take some photos along the way and things, and then I'll share the exhibition with you from in the new shop. Unfortunately, one of the shops in Tokyo is closing down, which is a shame. No, the shop in Osaka, I think, is closing down. So there'll be 3 in Tokyo and then none in Osaka, so I believe. However, these are official Blythe shops. There are other shops that you could go shopping for Blythe dolls in Japan. I'm sure Mandarake is in Japan as well, if you've heard of that shop. So do not fear. You can buy Blythes plenty of places, and you can get them online and things as well. So shall we get to the other side? I'll see you there. Welcome back. Now for a little excitement. So I've got the clothes stand here with the things I made on it, plus there's some other things, so I'm just going to move that out the way. I've got the little basket here and a clothes stand I'll pop here, and I've got those shoes we're going to try on her. And also I've got Fighting Milk here, Fighting Milk Sarange. She's in an outfit I made. Now I've got some of these to sell, but I haven't listed them yet. So they'll come with a handbag, a crochet handbag that I made, a little cotton dress, and a hair clip as well. Boots are model's own, well, boots that I've given her, and she's got earrings from another authentic Blythe doll. You Are For Me Blythe's earrings, but they look lovely on her. Actually, that's You Are For Me's hair bow as well. And she's got some little red Wellingtons on that I bought, but she looks lovely, doesn't she? So and also I've brought back this girl. I'll bring her in here. Now, earlier in this video I was calling her a factory doll. Now I just want to make sure I'm being clear about this when I said she is a non-authentic Blythe doll, and some people call them factory dolls. That they get called all kinds of things. So I started calling them more like factory friends, or just say, you know, non-authentic. But these obviously, as I say, are authentic dolls. But I just want to clear that up. I don't want to leave anyone with confusing information. So okay, and her body is different to these as well. But you can also get fake Blythe dolls that are on bodies that look very much like the authentic. So you know, when you've been in the hobby a while, even though I've only been in the hobby the time I have, like I've had an authentic Blythe over a year, and I've probably done 2 years of having, well, I was researching them longer, so maybe you could say I've been pretty keen for a couple of years maybe. But I can kind of tell, you know, when it's a real or non-authentic. But you know, if you know what you're doing, you could make a non-authentic look very authentic. So there you go. Right, so I'm going to move my beautiful little Tabitha out of the way. She is a lovely girl, isn't she? I've customised this doll a little bit. I've given her the sleep eye capability and things, and I've changed some of her eye chips and things, and I've made her clothes because she came naked. But I'm just going to pop her to the side a moment, and I'm going to move Fighting Milk out of the way. She hasn't got sleep eyes because the most authentic Blythes don't come with them. However, I've got 2 Fighting Milk girls, and my original has got sleep eyes because I gave them to her. Maybe I'll bring her in this video so you can see what she looks like with her eyes closed as well. So here we go. Oh, I've got some scissors ready. So I had a lot of fun actually taking photographs yesterday, because actually this is the next day. I forgot to tell you, we're now the 4th of September. I had to boycott filming yesterday because of all the interruptions, and my youngest son was watching TV and I was trying to film in my porch, and I just knew it's just a walkway, so I've actually set this up in my craft room, because yeah, even my husband might disturb me in this video. But anyway, look, here's the side of the box. Raindrops with strawberries. That's why I've put this in actually, because with her, she's got a bit of a strawberry theme as well, hasn't she? This is the back. I've got to tell you what her narrative is, haven't I? Yeah, I'll have to get the Google Translator on this and tell you what her theme is, because yeah, it's all in Japanese. Right, so I'm going to get the translator and I'm going to tell you what her theme is. Right, I translated the back of the box, but her theme isn't on there. So she's not like the modern day dolls. So I've gone to the My Doll Collection app. Now, I'm just going to show you this doll, this illustration is a doll that's going to be coming out later this year. And I have pre-ordered her, even though I don't know what she's going to look like in her final form. But yes, I have pre-ordered her. Now this doll, oh gosh, let me go here. But, oh, it's doing it now. This is Kendra, the bibliophile. Now, she's going to be released the end of September. So, if she was coming to me in the UK, I haven't ordered her. However, what would happen is she would probably arrive early October. If I was to order her, which I haven't at this time. And I also haven't ordered Donna Donut. Now, people are starting to get Donna Donut now. So people overseas have already started to get her. I haven't seen anybody in the UK with her yet. But, you know, she's still available for order anyway, if you are interested in her. And the doll before that was Cloris Country Life. And you've seen me unbox her on YouTube. Well, if you've watched my video, that is. So, I'm going to look up Rainy Day Parade. There we go. There she is. Right, her code is RDP. So her hair is black, her skin tone is natural. Now, I have read somewhere else that she's got an in-between colour. I'll have to look that up again. It isn't just as simple as natural. She was like the first of her kind. This is what I was reading. And her chips apparently are blue, green, orange and pink. Her blusher is pink. Her eyeshadow is green. Her lips are bright pink. She's got the usual paw ring. She's got a dress, a blouse, overalls, which we call dungarees in the UK, socks, shoes, boots, raincoat, umbrella and underwear. And here, this is where it says it actually. This will be the first Blythe with the new mid-range skin tone between fair and standard. Neo Blythe Rainy Day Parade. Her complexion is milky peach. Her red gingham check raincoat and matching red accents on the umbrella and rain boots are cute and fresh. She can be very girly with a pure one-piece dress with corsage, or she can change into a tomboy with her overalls and halter top. Switch her rain boots for sandals and she's ready for the beach. Dress Blythe in her raincoat and overalls, perfect for spring activities. Her makeup reflects the sweet colours of spring, and her green eyeshadow and pink lips and natural pink blush. She will be, it says, a superior face mould. However, she's not a superior face mould. She is an EBL, because at this time of Blythe releases, there was a crossover, so it was Superior face mould time, but there was a few EBLs creeping in, and she's the EBL. So this is wrong, unfortunately. Eye colours are warm pink, sepia, turquoise and light green. This set includes doll, one-piece dress, halter top, overall shorts, lace stockings, raincoat, umbrella, sandals, boot, stand and collection card. And there is a video, someone in I presume Japanese, unboxing her, and I don't know if there's any other reviews. There's a 3-star review on here, but I will leave a review, and I'll leave a link to this video on there. Whether it will only get put there if somebody clicks and adds it, but I will try and add it there. Okay, now I've never had these before, other than the other doll I've showed you in this video. I haven't had this flap before on the box. Excuse me, I just need to readjust. So I'm not sure how I open this box. It might be just the same as the others. So yes, so there's no sellotape on here. So this doll, she could be used and put back in. I'm not entirely sure. Or have they slid her out maybe? If you've watched my other videos, you will have seen me open these boxes before, and usually they have a shape. All the ones I've opened, don't they? But this doesn't. Now I found out these don't all have it, because I've got a box for my best friend Blythe. Do you know that one I keep telling you about? I've got everything but the head. And I went to pop hers out and it wasn't on there. So that's how I found out they didn't used to have them. It was funny because I was listening to Dolly Dispatch podcast, and they were the opposite to me. They didn't know they had them in the boxes because they were collecting longer than me. And I was the opposite. I thought they all had them. Ta-da! Oh, look at her. Oh, her face is a lovely colour. I'm tipping her like this because I'm looking at her at this angle and I can really see her lovely little face. But you're looking at her overhead, so it's not as much fun for you seeing her like that. Oh, that's great. Right, I'm going to take a photograph of her like this. I'll be back in a moment. Ready to remove her from the box. Now this has been a very, very different experience opening the box. So what I did, I actually filmed myself getting everything out of the box on a time lapse, so you could see me doing it at high speed. So yeah, it was more like ripping things out of there, the sellotape, to get this doll out. There wasn't much to do at the back. The same thing on the neck. I think that's going to be the pull string, and I think that's to release this leg thing, but I might be leaving that in there. I don't actually know yet, so you're going to get to see this. So, oh, do you know, honestly, you won't realise how happy I am to have this doll. So yeah, she come out, so I didn't need to loosen those. So right, I'll just pop her down here, and there's a card in here. So if I want to get that collection card out, I'm gonna definitely have to remove this. But it was rather difficult to peel this with the doll in there. So I think it's best to probably get the doll out like that, and then get the head support out of there. Now I've had one of these cards before out of my best friend Blythe doll box, and and that was a card not about the doll that's in the box. It's about another doll, and it was my cousin Olivia. That was the card I got. So that's the artwork inside. Strawberries and things, and flowers and leaves. Should we see who this is? Wow, it actually says Rainy Day Parade on the back of this. Right, I may be wrong. Mind you, that doesn't look like her, does it? No. It says Rainy Day Parade. M is for I must have an umbrella on a rainy day. I can hear the pitter-patter of raindrops as I jump in the puddles and play. More fun even on a rainy day. Oh, that's a bit, and it's nice that it's in English. There's I'm guessing that's Japanese underneath, but how lovely, I can just read it to you. Very nice. Right, but that isn't her, because her hair's not like that, and those aren't her clothes. Not unless they've put a wig on her. That's always a possibility. Now what I'm going to do is, to save you the bore, I'm going to get all these items out of the plastic and then come back to you. So for the magic of video. Isn't she gorgeous? Right, I've actually ironed this. Because it was all crumpled up, this halter neck. I just ironed the bottom of it when I got it out. But I don't... Are these for her arms or her legs? I'm not quite sure. What did we say? Are they kind of like a stocking? I think so. And this is her halter neck and her umbrella. And her Wellington boots, I just absolutely love them, and her little dungarees, and this is a raincoat. Now I can feel that it's attached to her dress, so I've got to separate this. I'm hoping nothing has decomposed. And this is her red stand. Now I want to just show you, see this fighting milk girl wearing the red Wellingtons? Well, I actually bought these Wellingtons because I loved the Wellingtons that came with Rainy Day Parade so much. They were my inspiration for getting them. And actually, I'll show you something else that I got before getting this girl, because I wanted her so much and I didn't have her. And while I'm gone, actually, while I go and get it, I'm going to get the plastic off her head. So when I come back, this will be gone, okay? Right, I was looking for the doll coordinate book where I got the other dungarees from. Ah, here it is, but I'll show you that in a moment. Now this is a doll I'm about to show you called Mariko. Well, that's what I called her. I'll just move this aside. I'll put her next to Rainy Day. Now, as you can see, her skin is much paler. But she is basically, she's on a Takara body. She's wearing Dear Darling clothes. She's wearing my best friend Blythe's shoes. She's on a stand, which I think is not authentic, and her head is not authentic. I basically got this head from AliExpress, and then I put her on this Takara body that I had, and she's got painted nails, look, so I don't know what doll she was originally on. And yeah, and I made up this doll myself. I built her myself, basically. I didn't do any crazy modifications. I don't think I've even changed any eye chips. Let me go through her eyes. Pink, left grey, front blue, and right. Well, I say right, because she's facing right brown. But yeah, I thought she looked very oriental. And yeah, so basically I was trying to kind of recreate Rainy Day Parade. So, you know, I've got the Wellingtons and a kind of look-alike doll. And her fringe looks a bit messy, doesn't it, the cut? But it's quite cute. But she is a very sweet doll, isn't she? It's funny seeing them together, actually. She actually looks like she has a little smile, doesn't she? Where she looks a bit more worried. And it'd be interesting to see Fighting Milk next to her as well, actually. So let's put little Mariko down here. This little Fighting Milk. I'm trying to have a look if they're... I think her eye sockets look larger. Her lips definitely look different. She's got bigger lips. So yeah, their eye sockets look a little different. And yeah, their noses look pretty similar, actually. There's definitely a difference in the lips. Now, when Fighting Milk came out in July 2023 and Rainy Day Parade came out in April showers, that's a good time, isn't it? In 2007. So the age difference between them is great. Now, they're two different manufacturers. Now, you've got to remember they're all under the CWC, Crossworld Connections, the same CEO all the way through. Now, different people get involved in, you know, coming up with different ideas for Blythe. But Takara no longer play a part with Blythe. It is now the Good Smile Company. So that's the difference as well. But even when, as I say, Takara was making all the Blythes, over the years there have been differences. So yeah, so that's how it is. So I'm going to put Fighting Milk aside now, put her with Mariko. And actually I really like it because these girls, they've got this lovely dark hair. Now I can see Rainy Day Parade is very dark. Hers isn't quite as dark, actually. But yeah, she's a lovely doll. So let's put her with them together. And we're going to concentrate on this girl. Oh gosh. I just can't believe this, actually, that she's actually here and she's mine. I've actually lost the scissors, so I'm hoping I'm not going to need them. I have been away from the camera here and there during this piece of video. I don't know if it will show at the final editing stage, but yeah, I'm trying to get some peace. I've been out, I've picked my son up, I've been home again, I've done a few jobs in the kitchen, I've even been out again and back. So yes, it's sometimes it looks like it's all been done together, but yeah, it can go on over you know, a period of time. So now, oh yes, we might need the scissors because this is attached. So let's have a look. Will it just pull out? I really don't know. Let's turn her around. Yes, we are going to have to snip these or clip at them. I tell you what, I'm going to get a seam ripper. Now, I'm a sewer or a sewist, so I'll get a seam ripper. This is the one out of my sewing machine. So I'm going to make sure I pull these away from one another. I don't want to snip the fabric. There we go. And that's come out. It's like a plastic thing. Do you know, like the end of a lace, like a shoelace? That is still attached to her dress at the moment. Let me have a look at it on this side. I think I might have to remove that with scissors because there's plastic and there isn't really enough gap, I don't think. Right, I'll have a go. I've done it. Yeah, no damage that I can see. That's wonderful. Right. Oh no, it's still attached here actually. I'm sorry if you can hear any cars outside. I live on a main road and yeah, it's a busy time of day. So there's lots of cars going past now. I can never catch a break, can I, making these videos? Oh, she's got like a little flower on her top. It looks crocheted from here. I'm going to have a look at it up close. Oh, look how her hair has dropped down now. Oh, it looks so sweet. I feel like I need to take a photo of her. It's the only thing when I film on my phone. I have to keep taking it out of the stand to take photographs. So I'm really happy actually that nothing has decomposed. I'm sure I'd read something somewhere that someone had something rotting on here, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks a little worn. Do you know how my raincoat went? If you've watched any of my previous videos, and I go on and on about going to Alton Towers and all the red was sticking to my face, and I've made Barbie a raincoat out of it. That's what happened. You can kind of see it looks aged. It's not gone, but yeah, it's on its way. But yeah, worst case scenario, we can always make her another raincoat. I have to be very delicate with this actually. I don't want to cause it any more wear and tear. That's really lovely. Her dress is very pretty. So let's take this plastic off her body. It's Velcro at the back. I've washed my hands before I handle dolls as well. I've actually got some fabric gloves. I've seen other people handling dolls with fabric gloves. Oh my goodness, look. Oh. She's got little bikini bottoms. So those slip off much easier than the modern day ones because they're normally around the back. Oh wow, she's got this little bikini. Now I might have to take it off to get the legs off. Let's have a look. No, I don't actually. She doesn't have to be Nicholas on film like some of them do. Oh. Yeah, she's got 2002 Hasbro on her back. She's got a bit of hat hair. Her hair feels like it's got a product in it. It feels a bit stiff. So I'm going to attempt removing this plastic. I'll see if I can kind of... Oh, there we go. The cords around her neck. Let's have a look around her head. Yeah, everything looks okay. And on the back of her head, she's got 2003. So, there we go. Right, I'm going to do some handheld filming now so I can keep stopping for photos. I've undone a alternate top There's Velcro here and at the back. So I'm going to get this on her and take a photo. Okay, I've popped a little halterneck top on and I've put her knickers over the top of it because they were going to cover it. But how sweet does she look? Oh, that is just adorable. It's very, very sweet. And she's got some little sandals to put on. They're like heeled flip-flops. Oh, she's ready for anything, this girl, isn't she? Should we change her eye colour? There's her front orange. And you see a green eyeshadow. Oh wow. She's got right facing green. And front facing pink. Should we get her in something else now? Maybe the dungarees. Oh, she looks very, very sweet. Now, when do you think she wears these? Maybe with the dress for an evening out. This looks more a bit daytime wear, doesn't it? I'm not sure if there's a left and a right. Let's try out this umbrella. It doesn't stay up, not unless there's something I should be doing. Oh. I think picture time. Right, I'm sure you can all agree that this girl's stock is absolutely beautiful. Even without me making anything for her, she's pretty kitted out with lots of things. Right, I'm getting a little bit peckish. I've put my family's dinner on, but I fancy a little snack. So I'm gonna go and have some pineapple. And then I'm going to come back to you and we're going to get her dressed up in the things I've made for her. And I really can't wait. So I'll be back in one moment. Now, I have thoroughly enjoyed getting her ready into the outfit I've made. Now, this outfit that I told you about at the start of this video is a Korean style outfit. Obviously, I've added the headband, that wasn't a part of it. And you know, as I say, I've added this lacy collar. And yeah, and I think she looks really, really beautiful in it. I think she'd look really lovely in these dungarees as well. So shall we try her in those as well? And yeah, all right, I'll put those on her and I'll come back to you. So we're back and she's in the dungarees. Now, this is the book it came from, Doll Coordinate. I'll find the page for you. So the page that they're on is page 86. Now these patterns you have to, they're not, some of them aren't the right size and you have to increase the size of them, which I did have to with this, which is a bit of faff, but I did it. And those are them here on page 7. And they've kind of distressed theirs a little bit, haven't they? but they've got that as a summer look, and they've actually rolled them up on this doll, but I kind of scrunched them up on my doll. But yes, you can turn them up as well. But oh gosh, I am so happy with her. I hadn't got an authentic Blythe doll with dark hair, and now I have. And this actually was my darkest hair. Oh no, tell a lie, I've got the Wednesday Addams doll that I customised. She's very tanned actually. But yeah, I haven't got as many dark haired girls, but they're really, really beautiful. You know, it's just because of what's been available. The only doll that's been available since I've been collecting with dark hair was Angelica, the Nurse of Compassion, and yeah, I didn't buy her at the time, which is a shame really, isn't it? So yeah, I think this girl, she could wear many clothes. I've got the Blythe stand here, so I think she'd look beautiful in a dress. I've got the raincoat that I made. She'd go very well with that, with her rainy day theme, wouldn't she? Go quite nicely over this. This is Ellie's coat on here actually. Urban Fairy Ellie. She'd wear that jacket. Yeah, I think she's quite versatile. I'm not going to get the knitted jumpers this time. I really think she could wear most, but here's some other bags from other dolls. That's Float Away Dreams bag, and that's Urban Fairy Ellie's bag. I've just got those hanging on a little coat hanger. So anyway, I might get a few of these girls standing up and take some photographs and things, but I think I'm going to leave the filming here, and what I'm going to do, I'll put up the doll show with the full-size Blythe doll mannequins in it at the end of this video. And I really hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today, and thank you so much for enjoying this experience with me. It's really lovely actually to, rather than just sit here on my own, it's nice that I can share this with you as well, and I hope you can enjoy my joy. So I'll see you next time. Bye.